Hey, I know it's been a minute since I went live. It might seem like I disappeared. Promise I haven't. I've been busy as a little beaver over here. But I wanted to pop in today because I wanted to tell you about an event that's coming up that can be super useful to you if you are an entrepreneur or a solopreneur. And when I say solopreneur, I really mean somebody who is basically running a business themselves. They make all of the business decisions themselves. Most of the time, all of the work is on you. You might have some help though. And if you are thinking that you're at the point where you need some help, you've got a lot on your plate, you know there are tasks that you could offboard or delegate to someone else, but you don't have that person, and you're curious about hiring a virtual assistant or a VA, but you have questions, sometimes it can be hard to know where to go. So I'm going to call this Vicurious. No, I can't call it that. Sounds dirty. We're going to be talking about what you need to know in order to hire a VA. I'm actually going to go live in my group this Thursday at 11 a.m. Central, and a VA who is a virtual assistant for photographers and has been doing this for years is going to join me. And we're going to have a conversation in my Facebook group, and we're going to talk about the things you need to know or think about if you're thinking about hiring a VA, or if you have questions about what you should do before you hire one, or what kinds of things a VA could do for you. So we're just going to have like a 30-ish minute long conversation. Her name is Emily. She's going to be with me. Like I said, we're going to be together on the screen. It's going to be streamed into my Facebook group, which is free, and you can join. And you can get there by going to Facebook/groups/Solopreneur Success Club. If there's a place for me to link this in the video after I record this, I'll go ahead and do that. When I go live like this and I'm streaming into multiple places, there are some times when I can't I can't go back and access the video when I'm done. So if you're watching on a platform where once I'm done being live, I'm gone, you can find a link in my profile. I'll make sure this is on YouTube too. I actually don't know that it's there, but I'll make sure that you have that link. My Facebook group, which is the Solopreneur Success Club community, you can get there by facebook.com/groups/Solopreneur Success Club, all one word. Okay. That's where we're going to be going live on Thursday. So I want you to show up. I want you to join the group if you're not already in there. Whether you can watch it live or if you need to watch the replay, either way, it's going to live in my Facebook group. So if you can be there live, that would be best if you have questions that Emily can answer. Okay? If you can't make it, but you know you have questions that you want me to get Emily to answer, drop me a comment. Let me know what questions you have. I'm going to have a listing of questions that I believe most solopreneurs might have for her, so that she can answer those questions and give you some information about what you might need to know or how you can prepare to hire a VA, what to look for in a VA. So I'm going to be asking her those questions, but if you know there's something specific that you want to make sure that I ask, especially if you can't be there live in the Facebook group on Thursday at 11 a.m. Central, I want you to drop me a comment, or you can send me an email, lori@brandstrength.co. You can send me an email there and just let me know what questions you have for Emily to answer. And if you guys like this kind of content, which I remember when I was first building my business and there were lots of questions that I had and I wasn't sure where to go to get those answers, I have been connecting with a ton of people who can help solopreneurs who work with them or can just offer advice. I've been connecting with these people and building a database of people that I can tap on the shoulder and say, hey, can you come talk about this in my group with my audience? Because I want to bring you exactly what you're looking for. That's the whole point of the Solopreneur Success Club, is that you know you have a place to go to find out what you need to know to continue growing your business or to start growing your business. So if you are an entrepreneur or a solopreneur, even if you're not quite ready to hire a VA, maybe your money situation isn't quite there, but you know that eventually you're going to have some help and you're going to want to hire someone to do some of the administrative tasks that don't require your brain to do, like those tasks are much better done by someone who can just take some direction and go, so that your brain is available to do your client work and to dream up new programs and to write freebies and stuff like that, where a VA can't do that. But there are lots of administrative tasks that you have to keep up with and do in order to run a business. And I want to help you get more done without actually doing more. And maybe hiring a VA is one of the things that you could do. So if that's interesting to you, again, whether or not you feel like you're ready to hire a VA right now or not, this is just an informational session. This is just a question and answer conversation that I'm going to have with Emily that you can come be a fly on the wall for, so that you can get some information and answers. And we will be taking questions during the live. So if you want to come live and you're listening and you have a question, like I said, we're going to be together for about 30 minutes this Thursday in my Facebook group at 11 a.m. Central. I would love for you to join us, because we're just going to jam on what you need to know and do to hire a virtual assistant or a VA. So I hope this is interesting to you. I'm trying to bring things that I know are things that are relevant to solopreneurs and put them in a place where you know this is where you go to get all the information you need to grow your business. So that's one of the things I've been working on for the past few weeks. I've been on social media. I just haven't gone live for a while. So, hey, if it's been a while since you've seen me, hello. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. But remember, Thursday, and I'm going to be talking about this all week because I know that solopreneurs and entrepreneurs need to know this information, and I want to make sure that anybody who needs it has access to it. So remember, it's free to join my Facebook group. It's full of solopreneurs and entrepreneurs who are out there stepping out of their comfort zones, creating businesses, and supporting one another while doing it. So we would love to have you join us. This is where we're going to have that conversation, and I hope to see you Thursday at 11 a.m. Central. Or send me an email or a message, drop a comment here. You can DM me. My email is lori@brandstrength.co. That makes me think I have somebody in the chat, which maybe I don't. Yes, Brian, hey. I hope that if you know anybody, if you've heard me talking and you're like, nah, VA not for me, but if you know somebody who's like been talking about needing some help, or they're feeling overwhelmed or overworked, make sure you let them know about this, because it's just like being a fly on the wall when I'm asking questions that somebody who really wants to hire a VA but has no idea where to start would really need to listen in on. So thanks for tuning in, Brian. So good to see you. Anybody else, you can drop a comment once I'm done. Let me know what you want me to talk to Emily about, and I hope to see you